What's going on, everybody? Trying a little something. Jason Geekdom is the channel. Normally, I am out in the world, covering comic conventions and theme parks and live events like that, and geek themed races like the Star Wars Half Marathon. Things that I can't do right now. So I will be Monday through Friday plopping down. It's about 7:15 p.m. Central, and talking about those things since I can't be out doing them on the weekends. Will be, just don't know when, like a strict schedule. The streams so far have been on YouTube, just doing a little experiment. So I did 2 weeks there, and benefit really is just that the videos live on forever, but not a lot of engagement. It's People are obviously engaged here on Twitch more with live streams. So thought is a couple weeks here as well. Gonna kind of do this here strictly for the next few weeks, and then just post the videos there after. Each I'm looking at them as episodes, stream sessions or whatever, but like will have its own unique like topic that I'll be just kind of chatting about, rambling on while I play a very mediocre level of Fortnite. So let's see, the topic for this, as it was yesterday, so you can find that one over on YouTube. I'm calling it Superhero Brunch, but the genres that I'm covering, or like the fandoms, aren't necessarily superheroes strictly, but like in the geek genre, if you will. The three fandoms that I covered in yesterday's. So I picked one top one after a while from each, and then those three pitted against each other, basically just trying to figure out best brunch company. And for me, that would be someone not super chatty, but still interesting, who had had a night the night before, whether it be like the Dark Knight, could have been Bruce Wayne partying, or Batman working. So when there is discussion, it's something interesting to talk about, but there's not too much of it. Eliminated very easily, people like Spider-Man, Peter Parker, because he'd just be way too energetic on a Saturday or Sunday morning. Probably like incredibly chatty. I guess the volume of talking, like the amount of it, isn't really necessarily the issue. I think it's the energy behind it. Either you're hungover or just tired or just want to chill. So yesterday was. Let's see what we end up here. DC, Marvel, and then I did Star Wars, and ended up with. Let's see where I want to go. The top three being Thor, because he knows where to go in the universe, to get good greasy spoon, good hangover food, and isn't going to be annoyingly, you know, energetic in the morning, or even late morning for brunch. Bruce Wayne, Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne / Batman. I think I did like Batfleck, but wouldn't really be good company, I don't think. And Han Solo, yeah. After narrowing it down in each of those fandoms, winner ended up being 4, just because a lot of stories. Definitely know where to get the grub, hangover, and would be chill. Plus, he's not limited to just Earth to get food. I mean, you can go anywhere. The entire universe with the Bifrost and such. Can he still? Right? Yeah, he can. I was like, now I remember that last film, even though Idris Elba's character is passed, he can still do that traveling. And speaking of a brunch timeline, I mean it's on Central Time Zone. It's not even 11, so it's still even. I would call this breakfast still. West Coast, you're not even nearing brunch, but I guess you could say I was eager to play, or at least try this out, as opposed to YouTube. No offense to people on YouTube who view this after the fact. But if you are, as most will be, brand new to, you know, my gameplay, it is mediocre, not trying to go pro as a gamer. I'd be playing it anyway, and normally when I'm covering events or discussing topics like, silly stuff like this, I would be, superhero brunches and whatnot. I'd have a comic convention or a theme park or something as my backdrop, because I had an annual pass for Disneyland when I was in Southern California, and would just pop over and be like, immediate production value behind me. Since none of the things are happening, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the same stuff, but with this game behind me. my style of play on here. I don't really build unless like that I need to get over something. But I'm not. It's just not something I want to look at in the first or third person like this. You know, when you watch these folks who are like amazing at this game, um, it's dizzying for me. It's like I have so much respect, props to them, and all that, and it's an amazing skill. Um, I think it's awesome that they can, make a living doing so. It's like staring into a strobe light for me. I can't. I just can't like partake in that myself. So I don't end up normally watching those types of players. Hey, who's shooting? Who's shooting? I want to fight. Where are you? Where are you? I saw it coming from this way. There you are. Oh wait, I should use this one. Where are you, buddy? I'm terrible at this. I told you. Oh. Are we getting up close and personal? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, you're upstairs. I'm going to get down here and fight me. Ah! I told you I'm terrible. Anyway, so, superhero brunch, right? Although it extends beyond strictly superheroes per se. My Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Coffee. Good job, whoever that was. I should have looked at your name. I usually try to give props. But, I think a cool idea would be just a moment if you get someone that gets you with like a really good trick shot or something that's like worthy of praise, have like just a ghost of your avatar there for a minute, long enough to do like an emote of like respect, So again, this is like, part 2 of this superhero or like just geek fandom brunch guest quests, like who would be the best. So yesterday's DC, Marvel, Star Wars, one from each, ended up Thor, who was pitted against Michael Keaton's Batman and Han Solo. All would be great, but there can only be one winner. But today, I was trying to think about what fandoms to choose from. So I'm thinking all I have to do is look around my living room. So by doing so, um, came up with the Wizarding World. I'd say Harry Potter, but this includes Fantastic Beasts. And Game of Thrones. So book, yep. And Pixar, which I think is going to be an interesting like addition to that trio. But I got to go through each universe, kind of narrow down to the best one for each. Would be for let's just say it, a hungover brunch, for something like that. You want same criteria, like why not? Let's go there. You want someone interesting, obviously. Someone who has something to talk about, hold the conversation. energy level needs to be relaxed. That's pretty much it. As far as the criteria is concerned, I mean, there's going to be added bonuses once you start looking at each of these characters. If you like, you know, you want to. Oh yeah, and then also obviously the food needs to be right for the occasion. You know, something that's good for a hangover or just high quality, super high quality if you can to like forget how you're feeling. Someone been here? Nope. Let's hang out here. Before we jump into that too, I would say another thing about my gameplay. There is on the YouTube channel an episode where I go into like the history of video games. It's really more, my history with them, and a little bit of like where they come from, because the two kind of play against each other. Because I started out as a kid with Atari console with like the wood panels basically, and I don't know if it was right before that or after that we had a Commodore computer. It was the Commodore 64, and pretty sure I played some stuff here and there on that. But anyways, I love this game because I did always love the idea of a shooter, but I never really dug the brutality, I think, in just the vibe of stuff like Call of Duty and that kind of thing. It's not a criticism, like, I don't think, I never, apply how I feel about something to, never goes and jumps into that's how everyone else should feel about it, because obviously it's just me. And I will actually watch some gameplay of those, either people I know or like, the doc, of course. The commitment to character there, I think, is more what's appealing with him. What's been here? Anyone? So one thing with those little splash things, I don't know what they're called. They are a little bit of a giveaway as far as like your location, especially if you're like upstairs from someone. Yeah. Well, the helicopter's still here. Oh wow, a lot of stuff is still here. So, as far as Fortnite is concerned, it's like I like a shooter, but they were always just so brutal, and I love how cheeky this one is. So that's why this one appeals to me so much, because you still get that kind of, intense fight and all, but then you also have stink bombs, and I hope they bring back the boogie bomb, because that was another one that I thought was just too funny. And then you can just slap. It's just all these skins, you just slap something over the top of it, and it just. Oh, give me this back. I don't want that. I want that. Thank you. But I don't, again, play to level up as far as like aspiring to be pro or whatever. I mean, again, I don't knock anyone that does. It's just not what I'm here for. I'm here to tell some stories and talk about geek culture like I would normally when the world is normal, out covering events and stuff. I have avoided that area so much this season. Where's the phone booth? Do I want to find out right now? Not really. I want to keep playing, because I would die real quick. Ooh, can I drive it? kidding me? 25%? Eh, why not? Let's drive this into a river. This is so funny. Yeah. 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 Uh-oh. 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 Alright. Let's just leave that in the water. See? Silly stuff. So, speaking of, like, small goals that I do have, because I do want to improve little by little, but, you know, who doesn't? I'm 9 or 10 solo wins away from my goal lifetime for where I want to end this season. So we've got the rest of this month, pretty much, I think. So that's pretty doable. I've been playing this for, I would say, 2 years, I think, but not a ton at first. It's only the last year or so that I was like, I started playing a lot. Because once you do get a little bit of an understanding and maybe become a little bit better, then it becomes a lot more enjoyable. Because at first, it's just, oof, it's brutal. As with anything. Ah, there you are. Hello. Just fight. Stop with your stupid. Come on, buddy. Just fight me. Stop running. Where'd you go? Where was he pointing? Did he see someone else? There's got to be someone in here. Oh, they're over there. As long as it's not marauders. Look at those fools. Someone just bit the dust. Where are they? There you go. I guess that feels kind of mean. Because they were pointed in another direction, fighting someone else. That one I don't feel bad about. They were looking right at me. Let's get a sniper rifle just in case. Oh wow. Yeah, that went down up here, didn't it? Alright. So, yeah, lifetime, I'm at 190 for solo wins. I don't have any. I have like 1 or 2 duos because I never play. I only play with the God Kids, and I've won once with each of them. And it's like, that was a great feeling. Nice bonding with those kids. Where do I want to go? I just kind of want to keep fighting. So anyway, 10 away from 200. I just want to get, by the end of the year, get my stats to where the solo wins are 10% of the matches that I've played. And I'm getting there, getting close. This last year has helped with that. Because when I first started out, I hardly had any eliminations just because I just loved exploring the world so much, more so than getting eliminations. And then I went and visited those kids, and they would just jump right into the mess. And it was terrifying for me, but I got better because of it. I was doing the shoot. Someone want to fight? Come on. Hey, back here? It's like I had buyer's remorse. Did I really want? Should I have gotten that? No. Okay. Anywho, so that's the goal. It's always a modest goal for me. Just a little bit here and there, inching up, getting a little better, but mostly just here for talking about the things that I normally would be. Like, come on. Where's everybody? Oh, there you are. They didn't even move. Okay. I gotta go, don't I? I'm glad they added the cars, but I'm not a huge fan of making that big of a spectacle of myself. Broadcasting like, oh, here I am. Whoever the last person I'm going to come up against is going to be like the best shot of anyone ever in Fortnite, I'm sure. This streak is not going to continue. Or they're going to get me with a sniper rifle from like a million miles away. I have a vacation third week of this month, and I mean, obviously not going anywhere because it was going to be used for a theme park adventure. No, it was going to be Star Wars Celebration, actually, where I got this shirt in Chicago last year. They were going to have it in Anaheim, and obviously it got canceled. Should I just go fight this guy? Let him get closer. I like just being out in the open and fighting, really. Come on, buddy. Let's do this. Ooh. That was nice. Good job, Bananas. 258. I hope that doesn't mean that they're a bot. That'd be embarrassing. Very good shot. See? I thought I had him, though. I didn't even realize that they knew I was there. Ooh. In the face. Now that I know this actually works here on Twitch, I'm going to have to actually, like, for this second 2 weeks of this experiment, change the schedule announcements I have on all the social medias. Just kidding. It's not on YouTube right now. Now it's going to be on Twitch. Should probably get to this topic after being on here for a while. We can start with the Wizarding World. It's a big universe, but you can pretty quickly kind of eliminate a lot of characters for, you know, who would be a good chill brunch guest. How can we divide up that? I mean, obviously the two film series, so we can start with Start with the Fantastic Beasts crew, which I was actually more of a fan of. Um, the world itself, like of course Deathly Hollows and the later films were really good. But I mean, it's kids. There's just something about also, the adult world of that universe, which is appealing to a grown up, you know, as well as that like New York in the is that the 20s, something like that. I was pretty sure it was like the Depression era thing. Maybe it was after or before. That's what Jacob and go into a bank for a loan with banks been giving loans during the Depression. That's a topic for another time. But anyway, that era was cool. Honestly, a lot of those characters would be good. I'd probably swoon too hard over Blonde and forget to eat. So we'll eliminate her. Plus, I wouldn't want someone reading my mind when I'm hungover. Yeah, no. Oh, that's not good. Because they'd be like, oh, he wants to punch a baby right now. Okay. I don't want anyone knowing that. Jacob seems like the obvious choice as far as down to earth guy. Let's see who can beat him. Someone's already in there. I can have it. I don't want to fight just yet. I need some goods. Which I shall find in here. Yeah. So Newt, obviously, would be very interesting as far as company goes. Mm. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna lock in Jacob because it just seems obvious. I'm gonna say Jacob after he's had these experiences in these films because he'll like have stories and like possibly be more inclined to tell them if he's had a few the night before and is like tired and is off his guard. Hello? Hello? Always screams bot to me if you see like the loot and they don't take stuff like this unless he has shields from somewhere else. Anyway. Are you in here? Am I about to get shot in the face? No? Alright. So we got Jacob. From Fantastic Beasts, and now we're looking at Harry Potter. That's a big world. See, Daniel Radcliffe seems cool. Harry not as like a good dude, but I don't know about like he'd be chill. That's for sure. Let's get out of here real quick. Close quarters. Let's this guy. Where you at, buddy? You up here? No? Downstairs, maybe. Where you at? There you are. That might be the best shot I've ever had with one of those. Huh. Where are you? There. Alright. I want you, please. Thank you. See you over there, buddy. Don't worry. We're about to meet. Where are you? Where'd you go? Come on, dude. I gotta be a coward. Where you at? Come on. Come out and play. Alright. So if we're going into... I see someone else. I think Hermione would be eliminated just because I don't really want to learn anything. I don't know if that analytical brain of hers ever goes off. Ron stands out so far. Let's just say that. I think he'd be the most down-to-earth Dumbledore. Maybe. Although I'm not a huge... Nah. I mean, knowing what I know about him and, you know, being as manipulative as he was towards guiding a kid towards his death, even if it was to help the kid, he was still real Obi-Wan about it. Where are these fools? Nope. I'm out of here. Bye. Where are they? It's the worst when you're doing great and then you're taken out by these idiot marauders. Bye, idiots. So no to Dumbledore, that's for sure. So we got Ron. Sirius Black. So those two top contenders. Hagrid, but even if he's being chill, I think probably still kind of like too much, too big. And bombastic, if you will. Oh. Mrs. Weasley would be cool. So who do we have? Mrs. Weasley, Ron, Sirius. Let's pick from them. Yeah, Sirius, I think mostly No, he just seems like good company. Has stories, so that's important. Is going to be relaxed because he's been there before as far as having tied one on and has been there and back in that wizarding world and would know where to get some good grub. Eh. So Sirius versus Jacob. This Jacob could even make those amazing pastries and stuff and with good company. And wouldn't have, well, no, he could possibly have people coming after him because he's mixed up with the wizarding world. I think if we're thinking real life, this is a stretch, I know. And knowing everything about the characters, like if I actually knew, I would probably just chill with Jacob. Just because I could know what Sirius is capable of, even though he's a good dude. So from the Harry Potter Wizarding World universe, I'm going with Jacob Kowalski. Locking it in. Right. Now we're looking at Game of Thrones. Oh my gosh. Brienne jumps out. Front runner. Who can beat Brienne? Bran would be the worst, obviously, especially season 8 Bran. The snake. So the dude that fought the mountain before he got his head exploded. Oh, the dude that... Oh my gosh, he was at Con of Thrones. I'm gonna hate myself if I don't figure out this guy's name. He was like... I'm gonna have to IMDb it. It's a shame. Alright, let's check it out. This is embarrassing. Someone's coming. I should probably pay attention, but I got it. Game of Thrones. Nope, I want that back. Open the friggin' door. They took the helicopter. One of those in every match, of course. I'm gonna say no. Tyrion would be cool, but I'd be afraid. Not Jaime Lannister. There it is, Bronn. So Bronn and Brienne seem like really easy choices. Do I want to shoot down this helicopter right now? I do. Where are you, buddy? At least get his attention so we can fight. Ah, there you are. Oh, you just left that. There they are. Okay. Got that high ground. Oh crap. That's... Oh, let's go do that. Yeah, that sounds like a better plan. I'm jumping off a friggin' cliff. There we go. What else do we got? We got just 2 of us left. Where are you, buddy? I'm gonna go over here, I think. Oh, they definitely got the high ground. Whoever they are. Crap. Brienne and Braun. Honestly, I don't know if I could do better. Yeah, they're definitely up top. Dang it. Where you at, buddy? This is going to be interesting. Yeah, if this thing closes in, I'd be kind of screwed. Brienne and Braun. I don't know. I think Brienne would be cool and chill, but it's not as good with the stories as Braun. Braun can kind of spin a yarn. Where are you, dude? I know you're up there. Yeah. I would have seen you. Stay ready. Oh! Where are you? Hey! Oh, I did not expect to see him there. So we walked in Braun. He would know. He's been around. He's got stories. He knows where good grub would be in that realm. And would be chill. Because he would also have, like, either been fighting or partying the night before. We got Braun for Game of Thrones. We got Jacob. It's... There we go. Jacob Kowalski for the... Harry Potter universe, Wizarding World. And then Pixar. That's another big one. A lot of movies there. Oof. I don't know why I did this to myself. I'm run him down though. I mean... Give me a little time to sit between... almost got to sit. See what's happening in Atlantis, but it's actually called what? Coral Castle. I'm gonna have to IMDb it again. Or, ooh, I know. I'll go to Disney Plus. Let's see. Pixar. Kid from Coco would be annoying. Just because he's a kid. So, believe it or not, I've never seen Ratatouille because rats and food. Are you kidding? Sure, it's good, but no. So, monsters. Mike. Kowski. I think Sully. So we'll go with Sully in that film. Narrow it down from there. Let's go to here. Or somewhere near there. Sully, for sure. Nemo. No one really. Incredibles. Let's see. Sam Jackson's character's name, Frozone? Where's that going? Over there. Yeah. I think that's his name. If I had to from there, it would be him. There's someone who probably already has a weapon, so I'm out of here. Where am I going? Let's go to here and see if there's anything for me. Nothing. Fantastic. Okay. Alright. I could do a reboot here. Is that a loot lava? They've been kind of a letdown. Weapons wise, so I'm just gonna fountain shoot me up. So Frozone, Sully wins that, I would say. Cars, I'm going with Mater. But or maybe that truck that drives lightning around. John Ratzenberger voiced one. Yeah, we'll go with him. I don't know his name, but alright. Ah, that was terrible. Oh, I had them at 1. That's amazing. Toy Story. I've always loved Buzz, but I don't think any of these toys would be... I think it would be more Woody, honestly. Because he lets his guard down. And it's just like, not always on. Yeah, we'll go with Woody. Inside Out, no. It's just extremes in one way or another. Up. The old man and Up. I can relate. He's a front runner. And if you're like been listening to this nonsense for a while and didn't get the premise, you know, title of the video, as well as I'll catch you up looking into fictional fandoms and trying to figure out the best company for brunch would be, specifically a hungover one. Right now, running through Pixar. Did Game of Thrones and Harry Potter universe already. Grandpa from Old Man from Up is up there. Pun not intended. He's got Old Man from Up, Sully, Woody, and Frozen. I'm gonna eliminate Woody. I just don't think he'd get it. Like, toy. I don't think they drink. You could pretend they're good at make believe, but so we're gonna go with Old Man from Up, Sully, Frozen. It's really gonna come down to Old Man from Up and Sully. Let's see. Let's go out here. Alright. Pros and cons. Sully is probably equally as a kind of early onset curmudgeon like myself, and not just full blown. And now Old Man, while relatable because of being a curmudgeon, is like such an inflamed case because of the fact that he's legitimately in that part of life. Still has the stories and all that kind of stuff. Although, yeah, I would say I like learning from people that are older, but I don't want to learn while I'm having a hangover brunch. Sully wins. Yep. Alright. Let's see what's happening out here. Somehow. No beef with you, shark. You stay away from me. What's going on out here? I haven't been over here in a while. Why is there a phone booth change? There's no... Huh. That's interesting. Nice. So, the final three between the Game of Thrones, Pixar, and Harry Potter universe, we have Sully from Monsters, Inc. Not a good shot with this gun. That's Sully, got Bronn from Game of Thrones. And we've got Jacob Kowalski from Fantastic Beasts. This is going to be difficult. see if I can come up with it before this match is done. Do I want to head in? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Who's got the best stories of the three? Jacob Lacan will have great stories, and I will be able to relate to his point of view, because he is also a civilian. We already have established, I think, that all of them would be the right vibe for, brunch. So now it's down to, this thing about food and the story aspect of things. He would also be able to provide, either make some good grub, because he has that bakery, or at least because he's an expert on it, know where to go. So that's strong. Sully, definitely good with the stories. It seems like, because of his job, that he'd be super committed to, a healthy lifestyle. So I don't know if he would really tie one on. He'd be grumpy and tired in the morning, but more so from work, and maybe not as relatable. So we can eliminate Sully. So now it's just down to Jacob and Braun. I feel like Braun would try to start a fight with someone equally as strong in the story category and relatability. But I feel like there would be trouble. I hope I want that. I hope I want that. I think there would be a danger element, which, because if someone crossed him, or I don't know. Or more so if he sassed someone else, honestly. All three strong candidates, but you know what? I think the winner. Oops. This edition, the Sunday edition of the what was once superhero but fandom related brunch guest quest thing between Game of Thrones, Harry Potter universe, and Pixar. The winner is Jacob Kowalski from Fantastic Beasts. I should do one more edition and then pit the three winners. So it'd be 9 fandoms. And then yeah, so right now it's 4. I like that little placeholder. Thumbnail. The dude is stressed out face. So in case this does crap out again, Jason Geekdom. You can find me on. I'll end up reposting all these on YouTube to find later, since they can live there in perpetuity. But you can also find all the other coverage from when I'm out in the world doing the things that I'm talking about here. Comic conventions and race events like Star Wars Half Marathon and theme parks and all that. So head over there and check it out if you would like. JasonKeekman.com, but I'm most active on Twitter. And so I'm going to be did my first few weeks of this over on YouTube. I'm going to try it here for a few weeks and then just kind of see. Key for me is engagement, and I know that doesn't happen right away. But that was the whole point of starting this, 5 years ago. Not the gaming, but Jason Geekdom in general, covering the theme parks and all that, was to find some engagement and connect. So that would be first priority with this, and then discovery after can be somewhere else, which is fine, because they're all going to have their own themes. You're just standing there. Whenever I see that, I think someone must have just knocked on their door. And they're like, oh crap, I can get that. I'm just going to stand here for a second. And then... terrible. Alright, let's go with the gun that I'm good at. Ooh, look at that. Do I need health? Not super much. That's a term. Super much. I'm educated. Yeah, this one, great for taking down structures and somewhat medium range, but I can't get... I guess that's the point, huh? Yeah, you can't really get tight on people from distance. Yeah. So JasonGeekdom.com. Twitter, Instagram. I'm active on Twitter. Head over to YouTube. There's a link in my bio here or whatever. And you can see the theme park coverage, as well as comic conventions and stuff. I look forward to those coming back for sure. And if you think of any topic, this is going to be 5 to probably 7 days a week where I'm going to be talking about something, Star Wars or Game of Thrones, or I'll be telling some behind-the-scenes tales from when I worked on TV and film sets as an extra and a stand-in, that kind of thing. But topics from this realm, just hit me up and be like, I want to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., whatever, just let me know. Alright, let's go shoot whoever that is. Where are you, buddy? You can sneak up on me and get me good? I mean, I can do better than that. That is awful. Where are you? There? Here? Where's that coming from? Oof. Oh, I am so close to dying. Don't get me while I'm doing this. Don't get me while I'm doing this. Where are you? Okay, so they seem like they're far away, so I could probably hide and like hit this one. Seems like they're trying to draw me out. Alright, that's better, isn't it? Yes, 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 yes. Alright. Where are you, fools? Alright. Let's do this. Where are you, buddy? We're hearing this. Oh, I see you. You're one of those. Oh, that's annoying. Let's try maybe a flare gun will help. Let's see what we can do. Oh, he's gonna have to come off that. He's be inside the circle, I think. Where are you, buddy? Oof. That was very close. Now I need this. Thank you. Where is this fool? How do you open that stupid? Ugh, this is gonna be obnoxious. Yeah, you're gonna have to come down from there, idiot. Ah ha 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 ha. That's amazing. Oh, wow. I don't know if that counts. Homie wasn't paying attention. Not me, him. Alright. Well, it's 2 closer now to my goal. So I think I'm at 192. I want to get 8 more solo wins before the end of the season, which is end of this month, so that's doable. But oh, I like to go out here. the dance that they stole Scrubs. If you weren't aware. There we go. Oof. I'll run it down again. Jason Geekdom. You'll see the YouTube link in the bio for coverage that I'm usually doing when the world is normal. Theme parks and all that. Twitter, Instagram. Hit me up on all the things. Monday through Friday. The next 2 weeks now, I'll be doing it here on Twitch just to see. Experiment a little bit. I did 2 weeks on YouTube, and I'll do that here. See where the engagement is better. Yeah. This will end up posting later on YouTube. Thanks for hanging out.